When Wednesday Addams returned for season 2 of Netflix's hit series, viewers were plunged into darker, more twisted territory than ever before. But here's where it gets controversial. What happens when the very powers that define Wednesday start slipping through her fingers? And can she navigate a chilling new mystery while dealing with family drama at every turn? These are the questions driving the latest installment of Wednesday, and they're as gripping as they are complex. In this season, Wednesday, played by Jenna Ortega, finds herself back at Nevermore Academy, but this time she's not alone. Her quirky, macabre family has joined her on campus. Her younger brother Pugsley, Isaac Ordonez, is now a student there, and her parents Morticia, Catherine Zeta-Jones, and Gomez, Luis Guzman, have arrived because Morticia took a job related to fundraising efforts. While some fans might expect this reunion to be heartwarming, it's anything but. For Wednesday, having her family around feels suffocating, especially since Morticia insists on limiting how she uses her psychic abilities. At the end of season 1, Wednesday began unlocking her latent psychic gifts thanks to a connection with her ancestor Goody Addams, also portrayed by Ortega. Over the summer break, she honed these skills, using her visions to track down criminals like the notorious Kansas City scalper, Haley Joel Osment. However, something ominous begins to creep in. Recently, her psychic episodes have been accompanied by fainting spells and mysterious black tears streaming down her face, a symptom Morticia recognizes all too well from her late sister Ophelia. Concerned about Wednesday pushing herself too hard, Morticia confiscates a spellbook belonging to Goody and orders her daughter to take a step back. It's a move rooted in good parenting, though perhaps ill-timed given the deadly murder mystery unfolding around them. Speaking of mysteries, things only get murkier from here. Sheriff Galpin, Jamie McShane, and one of his colleagues are murdered by someone who controls birds, a plot point that sets off alarm bells for Wednesday. Her final vision before losing her abilities entirely predicts that Enid, Emma Myers, her bubbly roommate and best friend, will become the next victim, and worse, that Wednesday herself will inadvertently cause it. With the stakes higher than ever, Wednesday teams up with Uncle Fester, Fred Armisen, Grandmama Hester Frump, Joanna Lumley, and a young protege named Agnes, Evie Templeton, to uncover the sinister truth behind LOIS, or the Long-Term Outcast Integration Study. Conducted secretly at Willow Hill Psychiatric Hospital by Judy Stonehurst, Heather Matarazzo, this experiment aims to extract outcasts' supernatural abilities and transfer them to so-called normies. The reveal of LOIS raises ethical questions about exploitation and identity, themes that creators Alfred Gough and Miles Millar explore throughout the season. In an interview with Variety, Gough explained why delving into the tension between outcasts and normies felt so vital this season. Season 1 focused on how outcasts fit into a normie world, he said. This season flips that idea, asking what happens when those boundaries blur. Principal Dort, Steve Buscemi, represents a shift toward protecting outcasts, particularly after the events involving Tyler Galpin, Hunter Doohan, the Hyde responsible for a string of murders last season. Meanwhile, Willow Hill serves as a stark reminder of humanity's darker impulses, exploiting the very people it claims to help. But let's talk about Tyler for a moment. Held captive at Willow Hill, Tyler becomes a focal point of moral ambiguity. Is rehabilitation possible for someone like him, whose life has been shaped by lies and manipulation? His father's death, his strained relationship with Sheriff Galpin, and his violent tendencies paint him as both victim and villain. As Millar pointed out, Tyler is trapped by circumstances beyond his control. He's been lied to, manipulated, and used. The real tragedy is whether he can reclaim any semblance of a normal life, or if such a thing even exists for him. Meanwhile, Wednesday's psychic block isn't just a clever way to keep her from solving the mystery too quickly. It's also a reflection of her internal struggle. Her reliance on her powers mirrors the dangers of overextending oneself without fully understanding the consequences. This theme resonates across multiple generations within the story, from Wednesday grappling with Goody's legacy to Tyler confronting his parents' deaths, and even Judy carrying forward her father Augustus's twisted experiments. Family dynamics lie at the heart of the show, offering a lens through which viewers can examine larger societal issues. One standout element of this season is the evolving relationship between Wednesday and Morticia. Their dynamic oscillates between fierce love and intense conflict, often resolved via dramatic displays, like sword fights. When Morticia burns Goody's spellbook during a heated argument, it symbolizes the generational tug-of-war between tradition and individuality. According to Millar, that book represents hope for Wednesday, but also conflict within the Addams lineage. It's a chalice of potential and a battleground for 3 generations of women. As for what's coming next in Part 2, Gough teased that Wednesday may regret freeing everyone from Willow Hill. She's unleashed chaos upon the world, he said. Now she has to figure out how to contain it. Wednesday is brilliant, but her hubris always catches up with her. Structurally, the season differs from its predecessor. Think of it like a meal, Millar added. Parts 1 and 2 give you satisfying courses, but dessert is still waiting. Production-wise, Season 2 brought significant changes, including relocating from Romania to Ireland and elevating Jenna Ortega to a producer role. The move allowed the team to expand the show's visual scope while fostering a collaborative environment. Jenna brings a 360-degree perspective to the project, Gough noted. She cares about every aspect, from scripts to production logistics. It's been incredible to watch her grow into this multifaceted role. Interestingly, Gough and Millar drew inspiration from their work on Smallville, another series centered around iconic intellectual property. They emphasize the importance of family dynamics, noting parallels between the Kents and the Addamses. Both families are aspirational in their own ways, Millar said. They challenge each other, support each other, and create compelling drama. Visual effects also play a key role, pushing creative boundaries much like Smallville did years ago. So would they return to the Superman universe? Gough admitted it's unlikely. We had the perfect storm for Smallville, he reflected. Back then, we weren't competing with a massive cinematic universe. Now, there are so many interpretations of Superman. We're proud of what we achieved, but revisiting it doesn't feel necessary. Ultimately, the success of Wednesday speaks volumes about its universal appeal. Whether you're 10 or 80, Wednesday embodies the spirit of resilience and defiance. She rejects societal norms, embraces her uniqueness, and refuses to conform, all qualities that resonate deeply with audiences today. As Millar put it, she's fearless in a world where fear often dictates behavior. That's inspiring. What do you think makes Wednesday such a timeless character? Do you agree with the creators' approach to balancing humor, horror, and heart? Let us know in the comments below.